All right, Andre, late season surges between last week, now here. Like, what's been the secret behind getting things together at the end of the season now?
Yeah, I mean, of course, just a challenging year. I mean, just trying to come back from injury and trying to get back in Worlds in time. But, obviously I ran out of time a bit going into Worlds. So, but I knew going in after Worlds, I was like, this is the second part of the season. I'm still feeling good. I'm not burnt out. So just keep at it for the next 3-4 weeks and try to put it together. And I felt pretty good coming into today. So I just knew it was like last one, best one. Try to give it all I got. And fortunate, I'm grateful to just come away with the Diamond League trophy and the season best. And that will bring my confidence going into next year. And I'm feeling pretty good now health-wise. And now next year it's a big year to contend for an Olympic medal again.
Did you have to kind of pick yourself up mentally when, the 200 didn't go well, the 4x1 for Cam didn't go well? Like, how'd you pick yourself up mentally to
Yeah. I mean, I just knew that wasn't me. Like, even when I ran, for 20.1, I knew I'm better than this. Like, I've been here before, so I didn't give my best performance, even though I tried to, coming off my injury. But I just knew my coaches and my support system were just like, keep going. You're here. Finish off the season strong and just try to get some momentum going into next year. So for me, that's all I needed. A little push, running 19.7 today, just knowing what I'm capable of, and I feel pretty good. And I'm not even burnt out. It feels like the season just started for me. But obviously I got to go back and now just get ready for base training again and just stay mentally strong. And of course, as long as I'm healthy, the sky's the limit for me.
When was the injury and when did you get over it?
I mean, I've been having struggles since back in 2022 when I injured my foot, just on and off, just trying to get back into form and get my fitness back. So it's been difficult, been very challenging to just trying to get over that hump. But, I just told myself, keep pushing, keep going. I'm starting to feel like my old self again. But, just obviously you run out of time because, all you can do is prepare for the Worlds and give it all you got on that day. But obviously it wasn't enough time. So I knew there's still a second half of the season to go. So just keep going and keep pushing myself.
What's the specific injury?
I had a foot injury.
Anything, is it a broken bone or something?
No, just inflammation, sprain kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but as a sprinter, you need your feet. You need your feet to run fast. So, any type of pain you feel in that moment, it's kind of hard to, push off or push out the blocks or just even get up and balance. So all that kind of plays a factor a bit. So you kind of in sprinting, you got to be almost 100% to give it your all. We're talking, milliseconds here. So you can't give 90%, 80% effort because you're not gonna beat the best.
How much do you like racing on this track? You've had some pretty great moments.
Yeah, I mean, I love racing here. This is where I started my career. NCAA's when in 2015, winning the double, running fast, 9.7, 19.5. This is where my career started, and I just love being here. Of course, the new stadium is great. The fans were great today. The atmosphere was good, so I enjoyed it. A lot of Canadian fans in the building, seeing the flags out, they made the trip, so it always feels good to kind of compete a little bit kind of close to home soil, instead of traveling always across the water. So it was pretty close, so I felt pretty good coming into today.
You have some great competitors in this mix today, so how are you feeling mentally going into this meet?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I mean, like I said, it feels like my season kind of just got started. I mean, other guys probably a little bit mentally drained from Worlds because they had a better performance than me, but for me, I'm feels like my season just got started. Feels like I'm ready to go again, and but obviously now the season's over, so just got to get ready for next year and prepare my body to continue to stay healthy.
What were some of the things you were focusing on from the trials and then to where you are now?
I just had to get a lot of speed work in. I mean, I was struggling a lot with my speed, trying to get my speed back. Of course, I ran 10.2 at my trials, and that's not like me. So I was struggling a lot with my acceleration phase and just trying to get back from that. So it took a while to kick in. Of course, my speed, because that's what you need. I knew I had the fitness because I ran 20 flat on my trials, but I knew I needed to get my speed in order to do well. So the last couple of weeks of training, I was getting my speed back. I was doing well. I felt myself coming back. I was in kind of 10.0, 9.9 shape. So I knew my 200 was going to be strong the last week in Brussels, and then of course here in Eugene.
Just